3-minute break.
Linforce Agency and Auto Owners Insurance care about the success of our local communities, businesses, and farms. We are cheering right alongside you for area students, athletes, and their achievements. We're here to celebrate your milestones and are with you through the unexpected. Our team of insurance agents is committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. At any of our locations, we will work with you to ensure that you and those you care about most are protected. Give us a call today at 218-435-6585 and check out our website at linforceagency.com.
Serving the community for 30-plus years, Universal Screen Print in Thief River Falls is your one-stop shop for screen print, embroidery, vinyl graphics, trophies, and awards, as well as promotional products. No order is too big or too small for the team at Universal Screen Print. Experience great customer service with quick turnaround times. You can also find name brands such as Champion, North Face, Nike, and more. Call today at 218-681-5486. Check us out on Facebook or visit usptrf.com. Falls Building Center in Red Lake Falls is your one-stop shop for all your farm, residential, commercial, hay, livestock, and storage building products. Falls Building Center, now featuring Dakota steel and trim products. See your local sales representative for details at Falls Building Center about their line of Dakota steel and trim products. Falls Building Center in Red Lake Falls, your small town, personal touch, full-service building center.
I'm a proud alumna of Northland and now an adjunct nursing instructor.
That's the wonderful thing about nursing, though. There's many different paths you can take. Northland's prepared me by offering the skills, I think, to make you successful in life as a nursing path.
I wouldn't be the nurse I am if I didn't have Northland behind me.
Rain Care Company in Goodrich has been proudly providing sales and service to northwestern Minnesota since 1970. Licensed, bonded, and insured, call Rain Care Company today for service and installation of furnaces, air conditioners, heat pumps, hot water heat, ventilation, and sheet metal. With 84 total years combined experience, we provide installation of rain gutters and downspouts in many color options. Rain Care Company proudly supports area sports, nonprofits, local college scholarships, local fire and rescue departments, and law enforcement agencies.
At Pizza Ranch in Thief River Falls, we're serving up your favorites. Legendary pizza, crispy chicken, a fresh salad bar, and our irresistible cactus bread. It's all you can eat, always fresh, and always welcoming. We're right off Highway 59 in Thief River Falls, and we've got a seat ready for you and the whole family. Stop in, grab a plate, and make yourself at home at Pizza Ranch in Thief River Falls. Welcome back into our pregame show as we're getting set for some Prowler football here on this Friday evening in Thief River Falls at Swenson Field. Pelican Rapids in town, the Vikings 0-2 on the season, taking on the Prowlers also 0-2, so both teams hungry for their first victory. I caught up with Prowler head coach Kurt Reynolds for our pregame coach's comments. Pregame coach's comments, I'm with Prowler head coach Kurt Reynolds. Coach, obviously a rough couple of first weeks, some growing pains, though, with new quarterback and installing a new offense.
Yeah, definitely. You know, we actually, it was kind of a blessing in disguise last week with Pillager roughing us up because I looked at some of the pictures that we got taken, and then I watched a film with Bridger and Spencer and some of my skill guys, and I said, watch how their quarterback sticks the ball up fullback on that here. No wonder our contained guys were having fits trying to crash in, and then the quarterback just pulling head around. So I said to our quarterbacks, I'm like, that's what we need to do. And we spent quite a bit this week working on that. And the coaching point is, you know, it's Bridger's job to yank that football out of the fullback's belly. So if we can get the defensive end crashing down because they know we run it inside, that'll get us one-on-one, or actually two-on-one on the outside on the option. And what teams just have been doing, our dive isn't a threat, so that end just sits there. And because we're young on the offensive line, they gobble that up. When we try to get outside, they've got numbers outside, two guys, and they've three, and it's just not a recipe for success. So that's what we're going to focus on tonight, getting outside and running the ball up the middle.
Yeah, how valuable is it for Bridger and the entire offense to kind of go through this right now and get these reps, but then also, like you said, see what other teams are doing and how they do it well?
Yeah, that was the thing when we ran the Power T. There were nobody else like us except, maybe Elk River and Barnesville. So many other teams. I think Pillager runs a lot like us. Hawley does. Certainly Perham. A lot of the teams in our section do that. So they've been able to watch tape and study. And now that we have flex time at school, I flex them for half an hour on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So we can. Wednesdays, I met with the skill guys. We went over some things yesterday. Coach Ruby and I met with the linemen just to clear some stuff up. And it's been very useful. So it's got some growing pains, but as I keep telling them, we've got great athletes. They're gamers. They haven't played for a while, but pretty soon that excuse is going to wear thin, and we just got to make the plays in the field, and that's what we plan to do.
How's the leadership been in the locker room from your leaders on the field going through something like this? How have they responded?
Our guys are great. I mean, Spencer's been a captain for hockey since he was a sophomore, and even though it's his first year playing football here in a long time, kids recognized right away, and he was the second biggest vote getter among our captains. Bridger, people recognized his leadership from baseball and basketball as well. So the guys have stayed positive, and they're focused on getting better. Because, again, our point is, we're going to make you better for your winter sports. And that's what some of these guys live for. So we've been working hard on really, controlling what we can control and getting better at that.
Two teams hungry for their first win of the season here tonight. Pelican Rapids, they put up 36 points on the road against Barnesville a week ago. What are you seeing from their offense that made them so dynamic, putting up 36?
It's they got blanked by Hawley, and then they come out and put up a ton against Barnesville. Now, Rosa was able to get some points against Barnesville, too, so I think they subbed in early or struggle on offense. And sometimes that's what the power teams do. I know Elk River will win 60-54. They just spend so much time on offense. The defense sometimes gets the short end of the stick. So, but I'm not taking anything away from Pelican. They have a good quarterback. They've got a great scheme. Beachy's their head coach. He does a phenomenal job. And last year they were great. A couple years ago they took Barnesville to the wire in the section championship. So they're gonna throw the ball around, and they're going to try to get outside. So Coach Kriz is an excellent defensive plan, and it just comes down to our guys to doing what they're coached and knowing their assignments and carrying it out, and we'll be good on defense.
When you have a team a week ago who put up 36, for you guys, point of emphasis has to be to extend drives.
Yes,
keep your offense on the field. You struggled with that the first 2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, on that first drive, we ran what we call a tunnel screen. We run midline, and then if we don't like that, we can throw the tunnel to Tucker. And he just cut inside when he could have cut outside and got 4 yards. So part of the emphasis is don't try to make the big play. Take what the defense is giving you. If it's a 5-yard play, we take that 5-yard plays. You string enough 5-yard plays together, you're in the end zone eventually. And so it's kind of been our emphasis. Don't always go for the home run ball. Take what the defense is giving you. And that's what I hope tonight. We put a lot of middle runs in tonight, so we're going to run some ISO and blast and fullback dive. I got Spencer at fullback tonight. His uncle and father were great fullbacks for the Prowlers, so we're hoping he carries on that tradition. And then Spencer can throw the ball. We got Grindy, one of the best wide receivers in the section, and we're hoping to turn him loose tonight. I know a lot of times Pelican likes to run cover zero simply because they don't respect the pass. So we told our guys they need to take that personally, and when they get their chance, they need to make the play.
Any news on the injury front right now?
We lost Wyatt Nelson. We're hoping he's going to be back next week, so that's going to be a hole for us at running back and linebacker. But I've got a young guy, Connor Bruce, stepping up at one of the wing backs tonight. And then we've got young Aiden Idleby's getting a start at linebacker tonight, so it'll be a little bit of trial by fire. We do get Landon Larson back, who's been out. He's been my starting fullback all year, and then he tweaks an ankle in the scrimmage, and so he's been out since then. We get him back tonight. Probably use him mostly on offense or defense. Excuse me. We got a couple guys out that are sick, but other than that, we're pretty healthy, and I just hope we get through tonight healthy, and we just do what we're coached and execute the game plan, and we'll be just fine.
Well, Coach, it's a beautiful night for football here in Thief River Falls. That Prowler Blue is looking pretty good right now out there on that field, warming up. Best of luck tonight, and hopefully we're celebrating a Prowler win.
All right, thank you so much. Have a good night.
That was head coach of the Prowlers, Kurt Reynolds, for our pregame coaches' comments. And the Prowlers looking to get something going offensively. It's going to start with stringing some drives together, getting some first downs, moving the ball, and keeping the Vikings offense off the field. Our pregame show continues on right here on GDT. When we come back, we'll take a look at the Section 8 AAA standings back after this 3-minute break.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
We switched to Garden Valley Technologies for our internet service and couldn't be happier.
The quality and reliability of our internet, TV, and cell service instantly improved.
The staff has always been great at steering us to the service for our needs.
Thank you for making our lives better.
I highly recommend GVT. It was the best decision I ever made.
Join GVT and share in our success.
Happy to have this company in my hometown.
From back and neck pain to everyday aches, sports injuries, or even stress, we provide safe, non-invasive care designed to get you moving again. Our services include chiropractic adjustments, physiotherapy, spinal decompression, digital x-rays, shockwave therapy, and personalized exercise plans.
True North Chiropractic Center, helping you live well naturally.
Have you seen the huge selection of used vehicles that Christian Motors of Fertile has? Stop by the lot, talk with one of the guys about the huge selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, and so much more. They've got a great selection of used vehicles right now. You can view them at christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. One of the biggest selection of used vehicles around, it's Christian Motors. They're proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile.
Dreaming of your next getaway? Let Bergen Travel turn that dream into reality. We're your #1 source for all your vacation needs, from beach escapes to European adventures and everything in between. Our experienced agents are standing by, ready to provide prompt, professional service and personal attention every step of the way. Call or stop by Bergen Travel today, where your journey begins. Bergen Travel, with offices in Thief River Falls and Crookston.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Welcome back into our pregame show right here on Garden Valley. James Cardarelli with you. We got Gavin Amdahl back in studio producing this one for us. And the Section 8 AAA standings, let's go ahead and take a look at them. Sitting at the top, DGF, they are 2-0 in the section, 2-0 overall. Perham's 2-0 in the section, 2-0 overall. Minnewaska area is 1-0 in the section, 1-1 overall. Morris area is 0-1 in the section, 1-1 overall. East Grand Forks 0-1 in the section, 0-2 overall. The Prowlers 0-2 overall, 0-1 in the section. In Park Rapids area, 0-2 overall and 0-2 in the section. And that is our Section 8 AAA standings for you right now coming into tonight. Pelican Rapids is in Section 8 AA, our opponent here this evening. And we do apologize for the standings graphic. No problem there, Gavin. Don't worry about it. But Prowlers 0-2 overall, looking for their first win of the season. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for the Thief River Falls Prowlers. On offense, it's going to be Bridger Wilcox at quarterback, a senior. Spencer Anderson, a running back, he's a junior. Ian Winters, a wide back. He is a junior. Connor Bruce, a junior at the other wide back. Tucker Grindelin, wide receiver, is a senior. Hudson Hall is the slot receiver. He's a junior. On the offensive line, senior Joey Brueggemann, senior Braden Thompson, junior Chandler Preem, Tegan Severson is a senior at the right guard, and then right tackle Brody Arlton. That is the offensive starters there for the Prowlers. We'll go ahead and take another quick timeout. When we come back, we'll get you ready for kickoff and bring you the keys to the game right here on GVT. Back after this 3-minute break.
Old Bostwick's at 224 Labrie Avenue North in Thief River Falls is where you can find upscale vintage items, as well as new and like-new antiques. Come shop for men's, women's, and children's clothing. Browse a wide variety of jewelry, ties, shoes, hats, and accessories, as well as home decor furniture and unique glassware. Old Bostwick's accepts donations on behalf of local nonprofits, with a portion of proceeds going to those in need. Shop for a cause while going green at Old Bostwick's in Thief River Falls.
It has never been easier to advertise your business on GVTV. Local TV advertising is a great way to get the most out of your advertising dollars by targeting the right audience at the right time. R&J Broadcasting and Garden Valley Technologies have partnered to make TV advertising an affordable option for local businesses. If you're interested in getting a fresh, new commercial promoting your business on GVT's local and network channels, call today and ask for ad sales or visit the website and submit a request.
About a month before graduating, I ended up accepting a position on the Boeing 727 as a flight engineer. Being at Northland really opened the doors to that opportunity.
The value for the money, what you get from the degree, the opportunity for a career, and the upward mobility within this industry right now is just amazing.
At Thief River Falls, our mission is any goal, any opportunity, anytime, anywhere, for anyone. We personalize the learner experience by focusing on 6 pillars.
Real-world, authentic opportunities.
Voice and choice.
Equitable experiences.
Staff growth.
Safety.
Strong fiscal management.
So that we meet our vision by creating our future, the Prowler way.
Ready to level up your family fun? At the Fun Zone Arcade inside Pizza Ranch, Thief River Falls, you'll find the most exciting games and the sweetest prizes around. Win big, laugh loud, and make memories. Then fuel up at our legendary buffet with hot, fresh pizza and the country's best chicken. The Fun Zone Arcade at Pizza Ranch in Thief River Falls. Food, fun, family time, all in one place.
We have a great responsibility to deliver great power. Power that's reliable, affordable, adaptable. Power from coal, wind, hydro. Power that's here right now and that's ready for tomorrow. Sustainable power from renewables and carbon capture. With great versatility comes great power. We're all in on all of the above energy.
There you have it. Moments away from kickoff here at Swenson Field as the Prowlers hosting the Pelican Rapids Vikings. Let's take a look at the keys to the game here for the Prowlers. Extend drives. They got to keep their offense on the field. They've had difficulty moving the football through 2 weeks. Take care of the football. Cannot afford to give Pelican Rapids any turnovers as they put up 36 points just a week ago. Get your playmakers in space. That's a point of emphasis for head coach Kurt Reynolds. Spencer Anderson had a big 69-yard run for a touchdown a week ago, and that was the lone bright spot and positive of that Prowler offense. So get your playmakers in space. And then Pelican Rapids, they like to throw the ball. They have a good quarterback in Grady Larson. He stands at 6'2". He's 215 pounds. He's a junior. He's a big kid. He can really sling the football. So slow down the Pelican Rapids air attack, and that's the keys to the game for the Prowlers here this evening. Right now, Prowlers players going to be introduced in front of the hometown fans. It's a good turnout here in Thief River Falls for this one. Pep band rocking the place, and more fans filing in for this matchup here tonight. It's also Tackle Cancer Night here, or Crush Cancer Night here in Thief River Falls, raising money for cancer. Always a good night. We've mostly everybody has had cancer affect their life in one way or the other, whether it's them personally or a relative or somebody close to them. So a good cause going on here in Thief River Falls. Pelican Rapids, hard to get a read on them. They're 0-2. They were shut out in week 1. They got their offense going against Barnesville. They put up 36 points. So when you're looking at that on paper as the Vikings players being introduced here in front of the fans. But when you look at that on paper, a little bit confusing because 1 week really struggled against the opponent in Hawley and still lost to Barnesville, but obviously putting up 36 points, you got to be wary of their offensive attack. Their starters go as followed. Ethan Isman is a wide receiver. He's a junior. At running back, Bricker Hogrud, he's a running back and linebacker. Macklin Hovland is a senior. He plays halfback and safety. Tate Marich is a tight end. He's a junior. Grady Larson is the 6'2", 215-pound quarterback who's a junior. Miguel Torres, a wide receiver, standing at 6'3", 185 pounds is Miguel Torres. He also plays safety. Defensive end, Calvin Norton. He is a junior. At defensive back, CJ Fahe. He is a sophomore. On the offensive line, Levi Haluka. He's a center. He's also a linebacker. At guard is Maddox Vondra. He is a junior. Harley Jacobson, a senior. He's the tackle. He's also a defensive end. Roscoe Stubbs, a guard, playing defensive tackle as well. He's a junior. And Edwin Escobar is the other tackle, as well as defensive tackle. He's a junior. Pelican Rapids led by head coach Eli Beachy. The Prowlers led by head coach Kurt Reynolds, and both these teams hungry for their first victory here this evening as the Prowlers being introduced right now in front of their hometown fans. The Prowler blue looking good on this Friday evening. It is a beautiful night for football here in Thief River Falls. Almost no wind. And it's 76 degrees. It might cool down as we get later on into the evening as the sun goes down. But definitely a hot evening here for some Prowler football, no doubt about it. And just being where we're at, we'll take as many days of this as we can get left because we all know what's coming. Gavin Omdahl producing this one for us. As always, James Cardarelli with you. And we're excited to get this one underway. Prowlers looking for their first win of the season here against Pelican Rapids, but they're going to have to earn it. Big story in the offseason for the Prowlers has been that scrapping the wing tee offense and going to a spread offense, and it's come with some growing pains. Bridger Wilcox, the senior quarterback, but he has not played football since his 8th grade year. So, yeah, you have a senior in at quarterback, a great athlete in Bridger Wilcox, but needs as many reps as he can get to start getting a feel for the pocket and what he wants to do with the football. Pelican Rapids is going to receive the opening kickoff. Prowlers will have the ball at half. And Prowler defense will look to get going fast here against the Vikings. They like to throw the ball to Ethan Isman a lot, the 5'11" junior, number 0 for the Vikings, a playmaker for the Pelican Rapids. And then they got a tall receiver as well in Miguel Torres, 6'3". The defensive backs for the Prowlers will be tested. Tucker Knott, Bridger Wilcox, Tucker Grindelin, Ian Winter going to have their hands full in pass coverage here this evening. Wilcox will kick it off. And back to receive for Pelican Rapids looks like Aiden Checo de Suva. And I do not have the other number, can't see the other number right now, but it looks like Ethan Isman, number 0 out there. The line drive kickoff, it's going to bounce. Picking it up is Macklin Hovland. Hovland's going to make a cutback, and he's going to be wrapped up right around the 35-yard line, where the Vikings will start the game. Wilcox picked up the tackle. So here comes the Viking offense. Got to be feeling good about what they did a week ago. Obviously, you want to get the win, but putting up 36 points, they had things moving against Barnesville. And Prowler defense would love to get a 3-and-out and get their offense out on the field. Pelican Rapids going from the shotgun. It's Larson. He's going to roll out. He's going to throw it downfield. It's just going to sail over the head of his intended target, Miguel Torres, for an incomplete pass. So right away, the Vikings coming out throwing, and expect to see them drop back a lot here this evening. They like to throw that football. If you're just now joining us here on your Friday evening, welcome. Larson takes the snap. He's going to hand it off up the middle to Bricker Hogrud. And nothing going there. A gain of 1 on the play. So now a 3rd and long and a really good opportunity. And it's coming off the field is Joey Brueggemann. So a 3rd down and 9 coming up here for the Vikings, and the Prowlers have a great opportunity to get their offense on the field. Larson's in the shotgun. He's got wide receivers out far and one near side. He's going to drop back. He's looking downfield. He's going to throw a little out route. Big tackle on the near side. Met him right where that football was coming. That's Tucker Grindelin with the hit. That's a short gain of about 2. Really good defense right there for Thief River Falls to get us going. Torres is going to punt it. A weird formation right now for the Vikings. They're going to take a timeout. They were not lined up correctly. Timeout on the field. They burn a timeout with 10:33 left in this first quarter. So 4th down and 8. We'll be back in 30 seconds right here on GVT.
I highly recommend GVT. It was the best decision I ever made.
It's so pleasant to speak with a real person who's knowledgeable, efficient, and effective in their position. The quality and reliability of our internet, TV, and cell service instantly improved.
Buffering is a thing of the past.
We switched to Garden Valley Technologies for our internet service and couldn't be happier.
Be a part of our growing family and share in our success.
Welcome back in here. The punt is away. It's going to bounce, and picking it up and then taking the knee is Spencer Anderson. So here comes the Prowler offense after Prowler defense forced the 3-and-out on Pelican's first drive of the game. Prowlers taking over from their own 25-yard line for their first offensive series. In the shotgun, it's going to be a give up the middle, breaking a tackle, and a good run on first down for Spencer Anderson. Six-yard gain for Spencer Anderson. And that's what the Prowlers want on first down. Take what the defense gives you. They need to start getting some 5-yard carries, 4-yard carries, 6-yard carries, just like that in early down situations. They give it to Anderson again. Anderson trying to break a tackle. He gets away from that tackle. Good extra effort, and then he fumbles the football. The football is down, and the Prowlers able to recover it, but nearly a turnover there. It's a gain of 3. Third down and 1 coming up for the Prowlers. So third and very manageable. See what the call is here. Wilcox in the shotgun. He's got Anderson right next to him. And Wilcox keeps it himself. And did he get there with the extra effort? Let's see what the spot is. And they're moving the chains. First down for the Prowlers. How about that? A 2-yard gain for Bridger Wilcox, able to move the chains. And last week, they had 1 first down in that entire first half. So to get it here early on, good sign for the Prowler offense. Wilcox drops back to pass. He's going to pull it down. He makes a cutback, tries to break a tackle. He's scrambling. He's going to be brought down to the ground. And he's picking up 2-3 yards there. And now a flag is out. Something might have happened on the pile there. Still waiting the signal. Are they going to move the Prowlers back? Is it against the Vikings? They're going to talk about it here. Still waiting. Big number 66 coming on the field, Canute Hams, replacing Braden Thompson. And it's against the Prowlers. A personal foul against the Prowlers, and that's going to back them up. And after you pick up a first down, that is not what you want. An unsportsmanlike conduct. That cannot make the Prowler coaching staff happy. That's a drive killer. It's going to be a 2nd down and 21 now for the Prowlers. In the shotgun. Anderson's going to throw it. He's launching it downfield, and it's going to be out of bounds down the sideline. That was Spencer Anderson. It was for Tucker Grindelin, but now a 3rd down and 21. Wilcox coming back out onto the field. They're going to hand it off up the middle to Anderson. Anderson breaks 1 tackle, does not escape the 2nd, and then he puts the ball on the ground. And Pelican Rapids recovers the fumble. My goodness, what looked like a promising drive for Thief River Falls picking up a first down, then an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, and then fumbling the football and giving the Vikings great field position. And that is not what you want. So now the Vikings will take over with great field position right on the 25-yard line. And it's going to be a give up the middle, breaking a tackle, Bricker Hogrud. That's going to be a gain of about 9 off that left side. And they're going to give it up the middle. The Prowlers flying around, making some tackles. And that's going to be a first down for Hogrud. It's going to be a gain of 1. And the Vikings threatening now in Prowler territory. In the shotgun, Larson takes it. He's going to hand it off to Hogrud. The Prowlers with some gang tackling. It's going to be a short gain on the play. Bruce and Brueggemann were in on the tackle. It's a gain of nothing on the play. So 2nd down and 10. Prowlers trying to keep the Vikings out of the end zone here. Second drive of the game for Pelican. Man in motion, they're gonna throw it out there and making the tackle in space. Coming up, making the hit, Ian Winter. As they threw a little swing pass out there to Ethan Isman. And that's gonna be a loss on the play. So 3rd down and 15 coming up here for the Vikings. And the Prowler defense trying to force a field goal attempt. You're in the early stages of this game. 5:41 and counting to go in this first quarter. Isman is in motion. Larson's dropping back. He's looking downfield. He's rolling out. He just threw it over his receiver, and it's picked off up the sideline. Bridger Wilcox. Wilcox read that one perfectly, had some help on the bad throw from Grady Larson as he just completely missed his man. And the Prowlers force a turnover of their own. Both teams coughing it up here early on. Prowlers will take a timeout. And we'll step aside as well as the Prowlers will come out for their second offensive series here on GVT. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
At Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, we make buying your next vehicle easy. Not only do we have a large selection to choose from, but we also offer them with a wide range of options. Whether it's the F-150, Escape, Explorer, Bronco Sport, or Ranger, we'll find the vehicle that best fits you and your budget. Check out the selection at ChristianBrothersFord.net or ChristianCarsOnline.com. Find your next vehicle at Christian Brothers Ford, Highway 2 East in Crookston.
Welcome back in here. The Prowlers with an interception. And now taking over with the football on their own 30-yard line, trying to string together a drive. James Cardarelli with you. Bridger Wilcox and company. Wilcox with the interception a moment ago. He's in the shotgun, takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself, makes a cutback move, stretches forward for some extra yards. It's a gain of about 3, maybe 4 on the play.
Gain of about 4 brings up second and 6.
They'll give him 4. Wilcox is in the shotgun. He's going to pitch it out. He's got a man in space, breaking a tackle and making his move. Connor Bruce down the sideline. Bruce breaking tackles all the way into Vikings territory.
That was a 37-yard pass play from Bridger Wilcox.
Big gain on the play. They're going to call it a pass play. Bridger Wilcox, 37 yards on the little pitch forward.
First and 10 for the Prowlers from the Vikings 30-yard line.
Wilcox in the shotgun now. Prowlers trying to get something going. Wilcox rolling out to his right, looking downfield. He's going to keep it himself and pick up a short gain.
Wilcox, the ball carrier. PELICAN in on the tackle.
Really nice read a moment ago from Bridger Wilcox on that 37-yard play to Connor Bruce. Drew the defense in to him. Pitched it to Bruce on the option play to get him in space. That's how it's designed, and already the Prowler offense looking much more in tune than they have in previous weeks. Wilcox, shotgun. He's going to keep it himself, and the Vikings all over it. They swarm him. It's going to be a loss on the play. It's going to be a loss of 3 on the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 9. We'll see what the play call is here from offensive coordinator Nathan Ruby. Wilcox headed back to the huddle. See how aggressive they want to get here. Wilcox going to hand it off to Anderson. Anderson's going to be stood up right around the line of scrimmage.
Anderson, the ball carrier.
Maybe a yard on the play, if that. Now a 4th down. They're in Viking territory. It looks like the Prowlers going to keep their offense out there. Wilcox is going to get the play call from offensive coordinator Nathan Ruby, and we'll see if they try to take a shot. They want to get Tucker Grindelin involved in the passing game. Grindelin, talented receiver. He's 6'3", a big target for Bridger Wilcox. Wilcox going to roll out. He's throwing it downfield. It's going to be close to the line to gain. It depends on the spot. Catching it was Connor Bruce. And did they pick up the first? They did. So move those chains. Bridger Wilcox to Connor Bruce for a 1st down.
That was
11-yard passing play to Connor Bruce. And the Prowlers moving the chains. Here comes Bridger Wilcox again. Wilcox in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Anderson. Anderson up that right side, and that's a solid gain on 1st down.
Anderson, the ball carrier.
Gain of about 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd down and 5.
So 2nd down and 5 coming up.
From the Vikings.
And this is the territory that the Prowlers want to be in on 2nd down. 4 to 5 yards each 1st down. Makes it very more manageable when you get into these later downs. So here comes Wilcox. He's done some good things on this drive. Bridger in the shotgun. dropping back, throws a slant over the middle. It was tipped at the line. Number 72, Roscoe Stubbs, getting his bare paw up there and knocking that pass. So now it's a 3rd down and 5 for the Prowler offense. Wilcox heading to the huddle. Here come the Prowlers now. 3rd down and 5, a big 3rd down and 5. They started this drive on their own 30-yard line. That drove all the way down the field. Wilcox rolling out near side. He's pulling it back. He's being chased. He's going to be brought down. Coming away with the sack, Calvin Norton tracking down Bridger Wilcox.
Wilcox, ball carrier.
That's going to back him up.
Loss of 9 brings up 4th down.
It's a loss of 9 on the play.
14 yards.
And the offense staying out there in Viking territory. A 4th down and about 15. Wilcox, little screen pass to Bruce, and the Vikings all over. It's going to be a turnover on down, so they stop the drive. Edwin Escobar making the tackle.
Vikings, Edwin Escobar. The Vikings take over on down.
The Vikings will take over with the football on their own 20-yard line for their 3rd series of this game. We got 9.2 seconds left in this 1st quarter. It's a scoreless contest between these two winless teams. Both teams hungry for their 1st win of the season. Grady Larson threw an interception on their previous drive. He's in the shotgun, and they're spread out wide for him. Larson, he's going to sling it downfield. He finds his man, and grabbing the pass, big Miguel Torres, the wide receiver, standing at 6'3". Just a little curl route.
Torres is complete. Good for a Vikings 1st down. Hudson Brown in on the stop.
That's going to be a gain.
That's the end of the 1st quarter after 1 quarter of play.
16 yards on that pass play. And that's the end of the 1st quarter here. We're scoreless through 1 on GVT. We'll step aside for a 1-minute break right here on GVT.
Linforce Agency and Auto Owners Insurance care about the success of our local communities, businesses, and farms. We are cheering right alongside you for area students, athletes, and their achievements. We're here to celebrate your milestones and are with you through the unexpected. Our team of insurance agents is committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. At any of our locations, we will work with you to ensure that you and those you care about most are protected. Give us a call today at 218-435-6585 and check out our website at linforceagency.com.
Serving the community for 30-plus years, Universal Screen Print in Thief River Falls is your one-stop shop for screen print, embroidery, vinyl graphics, trophies, and awards, as well as promotional products. No order is too big or too small for the team at Universal Screen Print. Experience great customer service with quick turnaround times. You can also find name brands such as Champion, North Face, Nike, and more. Call today at 218-681-5486. Check us out on Facebook or visit usptrf.com.
Welcome back in here. Started the 2nd quarter. We're scoreless, 0-0. Pelican Rapids with the football. Grady Larson in the shotgun. He's dropping back. He's looking downfield. He's going to throw it downfield just over the head of Ethan Isman.
Larson pass.
Well, now 2nd down and 10. At the Pelican Rapids 37-yard line. Larson lined up in the shotgun. No halfbacks. They're spreading it out wide. Isman in motion. He's looking that way. He's throwing that way. He finds him in space, and he's going to have a 1st down and then some as he keeps the feet in bounds. And a nice pass play there as they just lost the motion man.
About a 17-yard gain.
That's a 17-yard gain.
1st down.
And now Pelican getting something going through the air, and that's their MO. They're going to throw the football. Larson dropping back. Prowler's trying to get pressure on him. They can't. He just throws it in the soft spot of that zone. Once again, Miguel Torres with the catch.
Hudson Hall in on the tackle. At 14-yard gain. Good.
14-yard gain.
First and 10 for the
All right, now the receivers of the Vikings doing a good job just finding the open spot of that zone, just sitting there, and then Larson hitting them right on the numbers. Larson, no running backs, takes the snap, dropping back, throws it out. That's Torres again. Torres makes a move. It's going to be a gain of about 8.
Larson pass to Torres is complete. Lane Waldall with the stop.
Lane Waldall with the tackle.
Gain of 7. Second down.
They say gain of 7, so a gain of 7 on the play. Run game wasn't working for the Vikings on their first couple of series, and now they're not messing around. Spreading it out wide. Larson's dropping back, coming around the edges. Anderson, he doesn't get to him, and another strike in the middle of that zone. Picking up a first down. Tate Marriage that time with the catch.
Good for the Vikings, first down. First and 10 for the Vikings from the Prowler 15-yard line.
Larson doing a really good job. He's got a lot of time in the pocket, extremely comfortable. The Prowlers are not getting any pressure on him. And Larson, again, he's got Isman in motion. Larson's looking that way. He throws that way. He's got him, and he's in there for the touchdown. Same play they ran just a moment ago, and he was wide open again.
That is good for a Vikings touchdown.
A 11-yard touchdown pass. Larson to Isman. And the Vikings gonna kick the extra point. Out to kick it, Jimmy Salazar. The kick is blocked. Prowlers blocked the extra point. Lead is 6-0 on our scoreboard. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Falls Building Center in Red Lake Falls is your one-stop shop for all your farm, residential, commercial, hay, livestock, and storage building products. Falls Building Center, now featuring Dakota steel and trim products. See your local sales representative for details at Falls Building Center about their line of Dakota steel and trim products. Falls Building Center in Red Lake Falls, your small town, personal touch, full service building center.
Pam bought it. Well, she didn't buy it. We gave it away. Farmhouse.
Welcome back in here. An 11-yard touchdown pass a moment ago for Grady Larson to Isman. And Larson was brilliant there on that series. Started with the football on their own 20-yard line. They did not run the football that entire drive, just throwing it downfield. The kickoff is taken. Trying to make a cutback move and being wrapped up and brought to the ground is Ian Winter.
That's a 45-yard kickoff.
Now it's the Prowler offense turn, trying to match the Vikings. Prowler offense has looked all right here so far, but gotta finish drives and get into the end zone. Too many negative plays. Wilcox in the shotgun. And it's going to be a give up the right side and being met and hit is Clay Nelson. No gain on the play. 9:33 and ticking to go in our first half. Prowlers looking to answer with a scoring drive of their own. They do have the ball out of halftime. So the Prowler offense really struggled through 2 weeks to score the football. Has done some better things here this week thus far, but got to finish the drives. Wilcox keeps it himself, and he's going to be wrapped up.
Wilcox, the ball carrier. Marich with the tackle.
Short gain on the play.
One brings up 3rd down and 9.
So 3rd down and 9 coming up. Prowler's in danger of punting this football back to the Vikings. Wilcox in the shotgun, takes the snap, drops back. He's going to throw it deep and being held. A lot of contact. That's going to be a flag. Spencer Anderson drew the pass interference. I could see that from all the way up here, Gavin. Even with my poor eyesight, number 1, Aiden Checo de Suva, all over him there. Grabbing and pulling at that jersey. It's going to be a flag every time. You can see that all the way from Lincoln High School, Gavin. Didn't need to zoom the camera in on that to see that defensive pass interference. That is gonna draw a flag every single time. Prowlers catch a break there on that penalty, and here we go. Wilcox turned, tried to hand it off. No one was there, keeps it himself, and turns a broken play into a positive play. A gain of about 4 there on 1st down. Wilcox getting the play call, heading back to the huddle. Prowlers really got to take advantage of that penalty against the Vikings. They're now in Viking territory on the 49-yard line. In the shotgun, Anderson directly behind Wilcox, man in motion. That's Ian Winter. Wilcox dropping back. A man's coming off the edge. He stood in there, took the hit, and delivered a strike to Spencer Anderson. And Anderson is going to stumble and bumble ahead for a big pickup on the play. Nice throw and catch. Coming off the edge there, Calvin Norton. He laid a nice hit on Wilcox. Wilcox stood in, took the hit, delivered that football. That's a gain of 20. So Wilcox in the shotgun, and here we go. Prowlers moving the football. Wilcox has it, keeps it himself, makes a cutback move, gets around the edge. Bridger Wilcox, he's going to get into the end zone and put the Prowlers on the board. Bridger Wilcox with the score, and the Prowlers tie it up at 6. Heck of a drive for Bridger Wilcox, the senior quarterback, punching it in, 29 yards out. The kick is up, the kick is no good, wide right. Edgar Velasquez Fernandez, a freshman, pushed that one right, and we are tied up at 6. We'll step aside for 30 seconds on GVT.
I'm a proud alumna of Northland and now an adjunct nursing instructor.
That's the wonderful thing about nursing, though. There's many different paths you can take. Northland's prepared me by offering the skills, I think, to make you successful in life as a nursing path.
I wouldn't be the nurse I am if I didn't have Northland behind me.
Welcome back in here. Bridger Wilcox with a 29-yard touchdown run a moment ago to tie it up at 6 apiece. Prowlers blocked the point after touchdown by Pelican Rapids, and then they just pushed that one wide right of the goalpost. We got ourselves a football game here on a Friday night in Thief River Falls. 7:29 here to go in the first half. The kickoff is down the field. Fielding it is Cheka de Souza, and he goes out of bounds.
That's a 40-yard kickoff for the Prowlers. Edgar Velasquez-Fernandez.
So they'll take over on their 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
I said, how do you say the Vigi? No,
Can already see the growth through a couple of games for Bridger Wilcox, quarterback. Terrific athlete for the Prowlers. Baseball player, basketball player, now football player his senior year. Larson's dropping back. He's rolling out to his right. He's throwing it downfield, and he has a man who was wide open down the sideline. That's Tate Marriage.
That's a 25-yard.
25-yard pitch and catch to Tate Marriage. He's got 3 receptions now for 40 yards. Larson has put the ball in the air 11 times, has 2 incompletions. Very efficient. Another pass play down the sideline. That one hit the grass. In coverage was Wilcox.
Is broken up. Tucker Grindeland and Bridger Wilcox.
Now that's going to be 2nd down and 10 coming up here.
2nd down. Our halftime entertainment tonight will be 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders in the flag football program in Thief River Falls.
Larson with wide receivers spread out wide to his left in the shotgun. He's got one out wide right. He's looking that way. He's throwing that way, and oh, just off the fingertips. Off the hands of Jack Welsh, another incompletion. So back-to-back incompletions there for Grady Larson, and now a 3rd and 10. Big defensive play coming up here for the Prowlers, trying to get the offense back out onto the field with 7 minutes here to go in our first half. Larson in the shotgun. He's got wide receivers near side, 4 of them, 1 out wide right. Larson's throwing this way, and off the fingertips, too high for C.J. Fahy. And that one's incomplete, and the Prowlers force 3 incompletions in a row and bring up a 4th down. The Vikings are going to have to punt it away. Going back to receive it, Tucker Grindeland. Torres will punt it away for Pelican Rapids. It's in the air. And that one is going to bounce out of bounds down the sideline, and the Prowlers will take over with the football.
30-yard punt. The Vikings, Miguel Torres.
On their 25-yard line, they'll take over with the football. Here comes Bridger Wilcox. Just had a big touchdown run a moment ago and a chance for his team to take the lead if they can drive down the field. Bridger's in the shotgun. He's got two running backs with him. He's throwing it downfield. He's looking for Grindelin. Grindelin skies through the air, unable to bring it in. Good coverage downfield by C.J. Fay. Wilcox taking a shot right there. Grindelin had a chance to bring it down. Big 79, Jesus Valencia Ayola checking in, a sophomore. Grindelin near side. Wide receiver out wide of Wilcox, far side. They're going to give it to Anderson up the middle. Anderson runs through one tackle, breaks another one, but there's a flag in the backfield, right in the holding territory. So let's see. It's going to be a hold against the Prowlers. That'll back them up. Second down and 20.
With that penalty, it'll be second down and 20 for the Prowlers.
The Prowlers are backed up now.
Get those 50-50 tickets ready. We'll shortly announce the winning ticket number.
Wilcox is in the shotgun. Bridger rolls out. No, it was a give up the middle, and that one is swallowed up by the Vikings defense.
Tonight's winning 50-50 ticket is a red ticket.
No gain on the play.
6-0-5.
Third down and very long.
Again, ticket number
third and 20.
6-0.
Coming up for the Prowlers.
5-1. The winner will receive $340. You can claim your prize at the south end of the press box.
Bridger in the shotgun. He's got Anderson behind him. Wide receiver near side. It's going to be a little reverse play to Grindelin. Grindelin trying to get an edge. Grindelin breaks one tackle, spins, and then is tackled from behind. Well, a gain of about 4 on the play, but the Prowlers backed up. Going to have to punt it back to the Vikings. Now, holding penalty really is a drive killer there. Back to receive is Aiden Cheka de Souza, as well as Ethan Isman. Wilcox, nice punt. Goes to De Souza. De Souza makes a cutback move, breaks 2 tackles. Now he's going to cut it upfield. Here comes De Souza, and he has another tackle broken down the sideline, fighting for extra yards, and that is going to put the Vikings in Prowler territory with great field position to start this drive. Penalty marker down. Let's see. That might be backing the Vikings up a little bit. And no, it's going to go against the Prowlers. It's a face mask. So now Grady Larson and this Viking offense with great starting field position. They're going to start
the signal, face mask penalty against the Prowlers.
With the football right at the 12-yard line of the Prowlers. Timeout by the Prowlers. That's their second timeout. We got 4:45 here to go in the first half. We're all tied up 6 apiece. Back in 30 seconds.
Rain Care Company in Goodrich has been proudly providing sales and service to northwestern Minnesota since 1970. Licensed, bonded, and insured, call Rain Care Company today for service and installation of furnaces, air conditioners, heat pumps, hot water heat, ventilation, and sheet metal. With 84 total years combined experience, we provide installation of rain gutters and downspouts in many color options. Rain Care Company proudly supports area sports, nonprofits, local college scholarships, local fire and rescue departments, and law enforcement agencies.
Welcome back in here. The Vikings with great starting field position to start this series on the Prowler 12-yard line. Had a good punt return and then a face mask penalty has really put them in great position here to try and take the lead with 4:45 here to go in our first half. In the shotgun, that's Grady Larson. It's going to be a handoff up the middle to Bricker Hallgrud, and a rare running play for Pelican Rapids. 4-yard carry. Just 5 running plays so far in this one for Pelican Rapids, 14 passing plays. They've really spread the football out through the air, completing passes to 3 different receivers. Larson in the shotgun, he's got a man in motion, it's Isman, and they're gonna give it to him on an end around, trying to set the edge. He's gonna get to the edge, he gets the corner and makes a positive play out of it. That'll bring up a 3rd down. Oh no, a 1st down, so it'll be 1st down and goal.
1st and goal for the Vikings from the Prowler 2-yard line.
They're on the Prowler 2-yard line, 1st down and goal. They're going to give it up the middle to Hallgrud, and he's in there for the touchdown, a 2-yard touchdown run for Hallgrud. And that gives the Vikings a lead, and now they'll line up for a point after touchdown attempt. First one was blocked. They may be going for 2 here. Looks like they're gonna go for 2. They're gonna spread out Torres out wide right to the far side. Wide receivers near side as well. Hallgrud to the right of Larson. They're gonna give it to Hallgrud. Hallgrud is into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. They now lead 14-6. We'll step aside for 30 seconds. 3:56 here to go in the first half. Prowler's looking to answer back in 30.
At Pizza Ranch in Thief River Falls, we're serving up your favorites. Legendary pizza, crispy chicken, a fresh salad bar, and our irresistible cactus bread. It's all you can eat, always fresh, and always welcoming. We're right off Highway 59 in Thief River Falls, and we've got a seat ready for you and the whole family. Stop in, grab a plate, and make yourself at home at Pizza Ranch in Thief River Falls.
Welcome back in here. The Prowlers looking to answer after that touchdown drive by Pelican Rapids, a 2-yard touchdown run from Bricker Hallgrud. They started with the football on the Prowler 12-yard line, so did not have to go very far to punch it into the end zone. 2-point conversion. They lead 14-6. And the Prowler offense looking to put a drive together here towards the end of the first half. They do have the ball out of halftime as well. It is fielded by Winter. Winter, he's going to make a cutback move. Ian Winter is into the pack. He's pushing the pile, fighting for extra yards. And a nice return on the play.
That's a 45-yard kickoff for the Vikings.
Prowlers will start with it on their 35-yard line.
First and 10 for the Prowlers from their own 35-yard line.
Wilcox has Anderson behind him. Wide receivers near side. One out wide to his left. He gives it to Anderson. Anderson tries to break a tackle, and he's going to be tripped up and tackled on the play. Gain of about 1. Bridger brings a man in motion. It's Winter. He's dropping back. He's looking that way out to the flat. Nice pass. Winter's got it. Winter makes a cutback move. Winter across the 50-yard line into Viking territory for a nice gain on the play.
A 19-yard pass. A 20-yard pass. Good for a Prowler.
20-yard passing play to Ian Winter. Prowlers moving the chains into Viking territory. They have it. The Viking 45-yard line. And Bridger Wilcox and company trying to keep this drive moving. 1st and 10. He's dropping back. He's throwing downfield. He just sails it over the head of the intended target. Looking for Hudson Hall.
Intended for Hudson Hall, falls incomplete.
Second down and 10 coming up. Wilcox in the shotgun, has 2 running backs with him. He's going to keep it himself. He breaks through 1 tackle. Now Wilcox up the sideline, breaks another tackle. Bridger Wilcox stays on his feet, and Wilcox is going to be in the end zone for a 45-yard touchdown run. Bridger Wilcox with his 2nd touchdown run of the game. And the Prowlers are in business late in the first half. Wilcox with a touchdown run of 29 yards, now a 45-yard touchdown run. And they'll go for 2 of their own and try and tie it up. Timeout by the Prowlers. We'll keep it right here. Don't go anywhere. Prowlers with a 45-yard touchdown run from quarterback Bridger Wilcox, his 2nd touchdown of the game. And they're trying to tie it up with a 2-point conversion, down 14-12. Second time this game that Wilcox kept it himself, broke a couple of tackles down the sideline into the end zone. As Wilcox, the more time he has playing quarterback, the more reps that he gets, the better he'll be. And you can see the growth even from last week until now. Bridger's in the shotgun. He's got Anderson behind him. They're going to bring a man in motion. That's Winter. Wilcox looking that way to Grindelin. Grindelin skies up, pulls it over his man for the 2-point conversion. Beautiful pass by Bridger Wilcox, and we're tied up at 14 apiece. We'll step aside for 30 seconds right here on GVT. How about the Prowlers? We'll be back after this.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
Welcome back in here. What a drive by Bridger Wilcox and that Prowler offense, driving down the field for a 65-yard touchdown drive. Bridger Wilcox scoring a 45-yard touchdown run, and then a 2-point conversion, a perfect ball to Tucker Grindelin, who went up over his man and grabbed it out of the sky. And we are all tied up at 14 apiece. The kickoff, it's going to be a line drive kickoff. Picking it up off the ground. Prowlers swarming around and bringing Ethan Isman to the ground. And now Grady Larson and the Vikings offense will take over with the football right on the Prowler 30-yard line. We've had ourselves a wonderful game here between these two winless teams. Both hungry for a victory, their first one of the season. Larson's in the shotgun, no one with him. He's got wide receivers spread out. It's on the turf, he picks it up. And they blew the whistle. He was down, and maybe his knee was down. It's going to be a loss on the play. Loss of about 6. Maybe 5.
Timeout, Vikings. Their second timeout. Loss of 5 on the play.
That's going to be a loss of 5 on the play. A timeout on the field. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
We switched to Garden Valley Technologies for our internet service and couldn't be happier.
The quality and reliability of our internet, TV, and cell service instantly improved.
The staff has always been great at steering us to the service for our needs.
Thank you for making our lives better.
I highly recommend GVT. It was the best decision I ever made.
Join GVT and share in our success.
Happy to have this company in my hometown.
Welcome back in here. Pep band rocking Swenson Field. And the Prowlers giving the fans a lot to cheer about here in the first half. We're tied up 14 apiece. A second down and 15 coming up for Grady Larson and the Vikings. Larson takes the snap. He's rolling out. There was pressure up the middle. He throws it out and just pushed out of bounds by Bridger Wilcox. Goes the receiver, Tate Marriage. Short gain on the play. Gain of 1. Bringing pressure up the middle. Joey Brueggemann made Larson get rid of that football quicker than he wanted to. So now 3rd down and long. Prowlers have a wonderful opportunity here. Try and get this football back. Larson, he's looking downfield. He's throwing downfield. He's got his man in Torres. Torres went up for it. Now Torres into Prowler territory. He's going to be brought down, but a big play there for the Vikings.
That's a
41-yard pass play. Larson to Torres. He found his big receiver right up the seam and in the Prowler territory. What a confident throw from Larson. And now Vikings moving quickly. Under 2 minutes here to go. Isman's in motion. Larson, he's rolling out. He's looking that way. He's throwing that way. He's looking for him. Isman skied up and grabbed it. Did he get his feet in bounds? And that's going to be a catch. What a play. They've ran that play every time in motion. They put him in motion, a little fade route down the sideline. That's another big play there for the Viking air raid attack. Now they're going to have 1st and goal. My goodness. We might have a shootout on our hands here in the second half. Larson trying to cap this drive off. He's going to give it Hogrude, and Hogrude's going to be swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. I'll bring up a second down. Minute 31 and ticking. Here to go in the first half. Clock running. The Prowlers trying to keep this Viking offense out of the end zone. Prowlers do get the ball at half. They had a great opportunity, 3rd and long, to get off the field, but a big 41-yard pass play to Miguel Torres up the seam has kept this drive alive. 2nd down and goal. It's off the turf. Larson picks it up, slings it out wide, and just too far for Ethan Isman. Now to bring up a 3rd down and goal. Minute and a second here to go in the first half. In the shotgun is Larson. Man in motion. Larson, it's going to keep it himself up the right side into the end zone for a 7-yard touchdown run. Grady Larson punches it in and gives the Vikings the lead with 57.4 seconds left in our first half. Larson in the shotgun, they're going for 2. Puts a man in motion, swings it out that way. And he's going to be in there for the 2-point conversion. There was a block in the back on Bridger Wilcox that was not called. But nonetheless, 2-point conversion is good. And the score is now 22-14. Vikings out in front. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
From back and neck pain to everyday aches, sports injuries, or even stress, we provide safe, non-invasive care designed to get you moving again. Our services include chiropractic adjustments, physiotherapy, spinal decompression, digital x-rays, shockwave therapy, and personalized exercise plans.
True North Chiropractic Center, helping you live well naturally.
Welcome back in here. Prowlers trailing 22-14. 57.4 seconds left to work with here in the first half. They do have the ball out at halftime, so we'll see how aggressive they want to be. Jimmy Salazar will kick it off. It's going to be received and being hit right around the 40-yard line, 30-yard line, excuse me.
That is a 39-yard kickoff for the Vikings, Jimmy Salazar, and a 9-yard return for the Prowlers, Ian Winter.
Ian Winter
First 10 for the Prowlers on their own.
with the return.
1-yard line. 10-yard return for Winter.
So let's see how aggressive offensive coordinator Nathan Ruby wants to be here. They do have the ball out of half, trailing 22-14. Wilcox has it, looks out wide, and breaking a tackle, and did he get out of bounds? It was Ian Winter. Clock continues to move.
Winter complete. 9-yard gain brings up 2nd and 1.
So that clock keeps on ticking. Winter, trying to get out of bounds, was brought down before that, but you got to know, you got to get out of bounds there and stop the clock. As now we're at 21 seconds here, and the Prowlers might be okay with just taking this into halftime. Aaron might run a play here. 10 seconds. Wilcox, he's going to look back. He went to run. He tripped up, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, falls forward, but that'll get him a first down. The clock stopped. Let's see here. And now they're going to run it, so that should do it there for the first half, and that does it. So through one half of play, Pelican Rapids 22, the Prowlers 14. The Prowlers get the ball out of halftime. See what they can do out of half and try to tie this game up. A touchdown and 2-point conversion. We'll step aside for a timeout. When we come back, we'll bring you some halftime numbers, break down that first half, get you ready for the second half. Back with the halftime report after this right here on GVT.
Have you seen the huge selection of used vehicles that Christian Motors of Fertile has? Stop by the lot, talk with one of the guys about the huge selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, and so much more. They've got a great selection of used vehicles right now. You can view them at christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. One of the biggest selection of used vehicles around, it's Christian Motors. They're proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile.
Dreaming of your next getaway? Let Bergen Travel turn that dream into reality. We're your #1 source for all your vacation needs, from beach escapes to European adventures and everything in between. Our experienced agents are standing by, ready to provide prompt professional service and personal attention every step of the way. Call or stop by Bergen Travel today, where your journey begins. Bergen Travel, with offices in Thief River Falls and Crookston.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Bostwick's at 224 Labrie Avenue North in Thief River Falls is where you can find upscale vintage items, as well as new and like-new antiques. Come shop for men's, women's, and children's clothing. Browse a wide variety of jewelry, ties, shoes, hats, and accessories, as well as home decor furniture and unique glassware. Old Bostwick's accepts donations on behalf of local nonprofits, with a portion of proceeds going to those in need. Shop for a cause while going green at Old Bostwick's in Thief River Falls.
It has never been easier to advertise your business on GVTV. Local TV advertising is a great way to get the most out of your advertising dollars by targeting the right audience at the right time. R&J Broadcasting and Garden Valley Technologies have partnered to make TV advertising an affordable option for local businesses. If you're interested in getting a fresh, new commercial promoting your business on GVT's local and network channels, call today and ask for ad sales or visit the website and submit a request.
About a month before graduating, I ended up accepting a position on the Boeing 727 as a flight engineer. Being at Northland really opened the doors to that opportunity.
The value for the money, what you get from the degree, the opportunity for a career, and the upward mobility within this industry right now is just amazing.
At Thief River Falls, our mission is any goal, any opportunity, anytime, anywhere, for anyone. We personalize the learner experience by focusing on 6 pillars.
Real-world, authentic opportunities.
Voice and choice.
Equitable experiences.
Staff growth.
Safety.
Strong fiscal management.
So that we meet our vision by creating our future, the Prowler way.
Ready to level up your family fun? At the Fun Zone Arcade inside Pizza Ranch, Thief River Falls, you'll find the most exciting games and the sweetest prizes around. Win big, laugh loud, and make memories. Then fuel up at our legendary buffet with hot, fresh pizza and the country's best chicken. The Fun Zone Arcade at Pizza Ranch in Thief River Falls. Food, fun, family time, all in one place.
We have a great responsibility to deliver great power. Power that's reliable, affordable, adaptable. Power from coal, wind, hydro. Power that's here right now and that's ready for tomorrow. Sustainable power from renewables and carbon capture. With great versatility comes great power. We're all in on all of the above energy.
I highly recommend GVT. It was the best decision I ever made.
It's so pleasant to speak with a real person who's knowledgeable, efficient, and effective in their position. The quality and reliability of our internet, TV, and cell service instantly improved.
Buffering is a thing of the past.
We switched to Garden Valley Technologies for our internet service and couldn't be happier.
Be a part of our growing family and share in our success.
At Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, we make buying your next vehicle easy. Not only do we have a large selection to choose from, but we also offer them with a wide range of options. Whether it's the F-150, Escape, Explorer, Bronco Sport, or Ranger, we'll find the vehicle that best fits you and your budget. Check out the selection at ChristianBrothersFord.net or ChristianCarsOnline.com. Find your next vehicle at Christian Brothers Ford, Highway 2 East in Crookston.
Linforce Agency and Auto Owners Insurance care about the success of our local communities, businesses, and farms. We are cheering right alongside you for area students, athletes, and their achievements. We're here to celebrate your milestones and are with you through the unexpected. Our team of insurance agents is committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. At any of our locations, we will work with you to ensure that you and those you care about most are protected. Give us a call today at 218-435-6585 and check out our website at linforceagency.com.
Serving the community for 30-plus years, Universal Screen Print in Thief River Falls is your one-stop shop for screen print, embroidery, vinyl graphics, trophies, and awards, as well as promotional products. No order is too big or too small for the team at Universal Screen Print. Experience great customer service with quick turnaround times. You can also find name brands such as Champion, North Face, Nike, and more. Call today at 218-681-5486. Check us out on Facebook or visit usptrf.com. Falls Building Center in Red Lake Falls is your one-stop shop for all your farm, residential, commercial, hay, livestock, and storage building products. Falls Building Center, now featuring Dakota steel and trim products. See your local sales representative for details at Falls Building Center about their line of Dakota steel and trim products. Falls Building Center in Red Lake Falls, your small town, personal touch, full-service building center.
I'm a proud alumna of Northland and now an adjunct nursing instructor.
That's the wonderful thing about nursing, though. There's many different paths you can take. Northland's prepared me by offering the skills, I think, to make you successful in life as a nursing path.
I wouldn't be the nurse I am if I didn't have Northland behind me.
Rain Care Company in Goodrich has been proudly providing sales and service to northwestern Minnesota since 1970. Licensed, bonded, and insured, call Rain Care Company today for service and installation of furnaces, air conditioners, heat pumps, hot water heat, ventilation, and sheet metal. With 84 total years combined experience, we provide installation of rain gutters and downspouts in many color options. Rain Care Company proudly supports area sports, nonprofits, local college scholarships, local fire and rescue departments, and law enforcement agencies.
At Pizza Ranch in Thief River Falls, we're serving up your favorites. Legendary pizza, crispy chicken, a fresh salad bar, and our irresistible cactus bread. It's all you can eat, always fresh, and always welcoming. We're right off Highway 59 in Thief River Falls, and we've got a seat ready for you and the whole family. Stop in, grab a plate, and make yourself at home at Pizza Ranch in Thief River Falls.
At Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
We switched to Garden Valley Technologies for our internet service and couldn't be happier.
The quality and reliability of our internet, TV, and cell service instantly improved.
The staff has always been great at steering us to the service for our needs.
Thank you for making our lives better.
I highly recommend GVT. It was the best decision I ever made.
Join GVT and share in our success.
Happy to have this company in my hometown.
Welcome to halftime here at Swenson Field. We got a good one on our hands on a Friday night here in Thief River Falls. Pelican Rapids 22, the Prowlers 14. Pelican Rapids, they got the scoring started. 11-yard touchdown pass. Larson to Isman. And a block extra point. And then the Prowlers able to answer on a 29-yard touchdown run from Bridger Wilcox. They missed the extra point, so we're tied up at 6-6. Pelican Rapids then with a 2-yard touchdown run from Hogrud, and then a 2-point conversion made it 14-6, and then Bridger Wilcox, a 45-yard touchdown run. A 2-point conversion was good on a nice pass play to Tucker Grindelin to tie it up at 14 apiece, and then a 7-yard touchdown run from Grady Larson, the quarterback for the Vikings, right towards the end of half there, with just under a minute to go in the half, to give them a 22-14 lead after the 2-point conversion was successful. We got a quarterback duel on our hands. Bridger Wilcox, 75 yards rushing with 2 rushing TDs. He's got 77 passing yards, 5 of 9 through the air. Grady Larson, 164 yards passing. He's got 2 touchdowns, 1 passing, 1 rushing. And then Hogrud with a 7-yard, with a 2-yard rushing TD for Pelican Rapids as well. He's got 17 rush yards, I should say. Excuse me. As Larson through the air has thrown it 20 times with just 6 incompletions. So he's 14 of 20 through the air, and the passing attack has been evident as they go an empty set a lot of the time. They've only put the ball on the ground 7 times, have Pelican Rapids. So it's clear they want to throw the football. They're doing it successfully. They got chunk plays, 41 yards, 17 yards, 25 yards through the air, 16 yards as well. So really doing a good job. And on that final drive of that first half, it was 3rd and long and a 41-yard strike to Miguel Torres up the seam. Got that ball moving. They're able to cap that drive off with a touchdown to take the lead going into halftime. The Prowlers do have the football out of half, and a good opportunity here to drive down the field and try to tie this game up with a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Prowler offense has looked a lot more sharp here tonight against Pelican Rapids. It's an offense that has struggled through the first 2 weeks of the season on tough matchups against DGF and Pillager, but they're starting to get some things going here with Bridger Wilcox at the helm. They were held under double digits in both of their first 2 games scoring, and right now with 14 points. But they're going to have to be sharp against this Pelican Rapids team, where we might get into a shootout, because Pelican Rapids can really throw the football, and they put it up points in bunches. They scored 36 a week ago on the road at Barnesville. Prowlers got their work cut out for them. It'll be a big first series for the Prowlers going in to start the second half. When we come back, we'll bring you the second half right here on GVT. James Cardarelli with you. Gavin Omdahl producing, running camera, running commercials, doing it all behind the scenes, doing a terrific job this evening. We'll step aside for a 3-minute break right here on GVT.
It has never been easier to advertise your business on GVTV. Local TV advertising is a great way to get the most out of your advertising dollars by targeting the right audience at the right time. R&J Broadcasting and Garden Valley Technologies have partnered to make TV advertising an affordable option for local businesses. If you're interested in getting a fresh, new commercial promoting your business on GVT's local and network channels, call today and ask for ad sales or visit the website and submit a request.
About a month before graduating, I ended up accepting a position on the Boeing 727 as a flight engineer. Being at Northland really opened the doors to that opportunity.
The value for the money, what you get from the degree, the opportunity for a career, and the upward mobility within this industry right now is just amazing.
At Thief River Falls, our mission is any goal, any opportunity, anytime, anywhere, for anyone. We personalize the learner experience by focusing on 6 pillars.
Real-world, authentic opportunities.
Voice and choice. Equitable experiences. Staff growth. Safety.
Strong fiscal management.
So that we meet our vision by creating our future, the Prowler way.
Ready to level up your family fun? At the Fun Zone Arcade inside Pizza Ranch, Thief River Falls, you'll find the most exciting games and the sweetest prizes around. Win big, laugh loud, and make memories. Then fuel up at our legendary buffet with hot, fresh pizza and the country's best chicken. The Fun Zone Arcade at Pizza Ranch in Thief River Falls. Food, fun, family time, all in one place.
We have a great responsibility to deliver great power. Power that's reliable, affordable, adaptable. Power from coal, wind, hydro. Power that's here right now and that's ready for tomorrow. Sustainable power from renewables and carbon capture. With great versatility comes great power. We're all in on all of the above energy.
I highly recommend GVT. It was the best decision I ever made.
It's so pleasant to speak with a real person who's knowledgeable, efficient, and effective in their position. The quality and reliability of our internet, TV, and cell service instantly improved.
Buffering is a thing of the past.
We switched to Garden Valley Technologies for our internet service and couldn't be happier.
Be a part of our growing family and share in our success.
At Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, we make buying your next vehicle easy. Not only do we have a large selection to choose from, but we also offer them with a wide range of options. Whether it's the F-150, Escape, Explorer, Bronco Sport, or Ranger, we'll find the vehicle that best fits you and your budget. Check out the selection at ChristianBrothersFord.net or ChristianCarsOnline.com. Find your next vehicle at Christian Brothers Ford, Highway 2 East in Crookston.
Welcome back in here. Prowlers will get the ball to start the second half, trailing 22-14. Back to receive Tucker Grindelin for the Prowlers. Bridger Wilcox with the 2 touchdowns on the ground for the Prowlers there in the first half. And they are lined up wrong. So here we go. They got to flip the field here. There you go. And we will line up correctly this time. Pelican kicking right to left. Back to receive Tucker Grindelin, as well as Ian Winter for the Prowlers. And second half football underway here. Line drive kick. It's going to be caught in the air and then just pushed out of bounds was Lane Waldall. So Prowlers will start with the football here.
That was a 32-yard kickoff for the Vikings, Miguel Torres.
From their 37-yard line.
And a 9-yard return for the Prowlers, Lane Waldall.
First down and 10 coming up for Bridger Wilcox and company. Trailing by a score. Wilcox is in the shotgun. He's got Anderson right behind him. Play action. He's taking a shot downfield and just too far for his receiver. That was Hudson Hall.
Second down.
That'll bring up a second down and 10. Wilcox trying to get his players lined up correctly. Connor Bruce out wide. They're going to hand it up to Spencer Anderson, and a short gain, if anything. I don't think he got anywhere. So now a third down and 10. We'll start this second half for the Prowlers. And we got a Viking player on the field. Appears to be okay, just shaking up. He's going to hop up. Trainers are running out there, but I think that this will be quick here. So they're helping Calvin Norton off the field. He's walking off under his own power, so that's a good sign. And we're just going to keep it right here. Both teams huddled up. See what offensive coordinator Nathan Ruby has in store on a 3rd and 10. Prowlers definitely don't want to punt this ball to the Vikings and give Grady Larson an opportunity to go up 2 scores. So a big third down play call coming up here. As Wilcox will take the snap. He's going to pitch it out wide. The ball's on the ground. Who got it? I believe the Prowlers recovered.
Ruling on the field is an incomplete pass.
Well, that is not a good start to the second half. It's an incomplete pass. So 4th and 10, and the Prowlers going to have to punt it away and get this high-powered offense out onto the field, and an opportunity to go up 2 scores here. So Prowlers did not gain a yard. Start this second half on their first drive. So Wilcox will punt it. Wilcox punts it away. Nice punt. It's going to take a Prowler bounce. It's going to bounce right around that 20-yard line. So the 21-yard line is where Pelican Rapids will start with the football.
For the Prowlers, first and 10 for the Vikings, and now on 21-yard line.
So Grady Larson and company, they really threw the ball a lot there in the first half. 164 yards passing, a passing touchdown to Isman, and then a rushing touchdown for the quarterback, Larson. Larson in the shotgun. He's got 1 running back with him. It's a low snap. He's rolling out to his right. He's throwing it downfield, and oh, it was dropped in coverage for the Prowlers. I believe that was Spencer Anderson over there in coverage, through the hands of Ethan Eisman. That'll bring up a second down and 10 now. He had his man, just unable to look it in. Prowler showing pressure here at the line. Let's see if they bring it. They do bring it. Larson's rolling out to his right and just too far yet again. That time looking for Miguel Torres. Anderson was in coverage. So now 3rd down and 10 coming up. This is where the Prowler defense needs to get off the field. They've given up some big passing plays on 3rd and long throughout that first half. So, and no, there's a penalty on the field. A 15-yard penalty against the Prowlers. And now another flag on the field. Roughing the passer is the call. So that'll be a 1st down. And now they signaled something for the Vikings as well. And unsportsmanlike against Pelican Rapids. I believe they get a fresh set of downs, but it's still going to back them up. So this is a weird sequence happening right now. A 1st and 10, it does back them up to that 20-yard line. And Larson, he's going to bring a man in motion. Larson, he's rolling out to his right, looking downfield, throwing it downfield, finds Torres right around that 1st down marker. I believe that's good enough for a 1st down. It's a 12-yard gain to Miguel Torres. Torres now with 5 receptions. He's got a reception for 16 yards, 14 yards, 8 yards, 41 yards, and now 12 yards. He's been a big target for Grady Larson. And a 1st down and 10. Prowler's defense has to make a play. It looks like they're bringing pressure. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Hogrud broke a tackle. Short gain on the play. Vikings have not had a lot of success on the ground. It's a gain of 2. So 2nd down and 8 coming up. Larson gets a snap. He's rolling near side, throws it downfield. Oh, almost picking it off on the tip. In coverage was Caleb Markins, as well as Tucker Grindelin. So that'll bring up a 3rd and 8 now. Pelican Rapids has thrown the ball 24 times in this one now. And I would guess they're going to throw it again right now. 3rd and 8. Larson's in the shotgun. Larson picks the ball up off the turf, looking downfield, throws it to Torres. He has Torres. Torres in space, and another big gain. Working on Ian Winter there. Torres over the middle of the field.
That's good. For a Viking 1st down. A 33-yard pass.
33-yard gain on the play. So Torres taking the top off the defense. He's got a gain of 41 yards through the air and now 33. Both coming on 3rd and long. And now the Vikings in Prowler territory. Larson with rhythm, throws it out, little out route. Running up, making the tackle is Bridger Wilcox on Ethan Eisman.
Larson pass to Eisman is complete. Connor Bruce on the tackle. No gain.
And excuse me, Connor Bruce on the tackle there. No gain on the play. Second down and 10. Prowler pass coverage has been good at times, but really has given up some big plays to Larson and his receivers, specifically Miguel Torres, the 6'3" senior. Larson, he's going to bring a man in motion. There's movement up front. That's going to be a false start against the Vikings.
Illegal procedure.
Illegal procedure is the call. In the shotgun is Larson. Second down and 15. He's rolling out to his right. Connor Bruce chasing him from behind. He's throwing it downfield. Coming up, making the interception. Tucker Grindelin. Grindelin past the 50. He's past the 40. He's past the 30, the 20, the 10. A pick six for Tucker Grindelin. And that's how you change the game. Tucker Grindelin making the play. He came up hobbled after scoring the touchdown. He's on the ground, and we will step aside here for a 30-second timeout on GVT, but what a play by Tucker Grindelin.
Linforce Agency and Auto Owners Insurance care about the success of our local communities, businesses, and farms. We are cheering right alongside you for area students, athletes, and their achievements. We're here to celebrate your milestones and are with you through the unexpected. Our team of insurance agents is committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. At any of our locations, we will work with you to ensure that you and those you care about most are protected. Give us a call today at 218-435-6585 and check out our website at linforceagency.com.
Serving the community for 30-plus years, Universal Screen Print in Thief River Falls is your one-stop shop for screen print, embroidery, vinyl graphics, trophies, and awards, as well as promotional products. No order is too big or too small for the team at Universal Screen Print. Experience great customer service with quick turnaround times. You can also find name brands such as Champion, North Face, Nike, and more. Call today at 218-681-5486. Check us out on Facebook or visit usptrf.com. Falls Building Center in Red Lake Falls is your one-stop shop for all your farm, residential, commercial, hay, livestock, and storage building products. Falls Building Center, now featuring Dakota steel and trim products. See your local sales representative for details at Falls Building Center about their line of Dakota steel and trim products. Falls Building Center in Red Lake Falls, your small town, personal touch, full-service building center.
I'm a proud alumna of Northland and now an adjunct nursing instructor.
That's the wonderful thing about nursing, though. There's many different paths you can take. Northland's prepared me by offering the skills, I think, to make you successful in life as a nursing path.
I wouldn't be the nurse I am if I didn't have Northland behind me.
Rain Care Company in Goodrich has been proudly providing sales and service to northwestern Minnesota since 1970. Licensed, bonded, and insured, call Rain Care Company today for service and installation of furnaces, air conditioners, heat pumps, hot water heat, ventilation, and sheet metal. With 84 total years combined experience, we provide installation of rain gutters and downspouts in many color options. Rain Care Company proudly supports area sports, nonprofits, local college scholarships, local fire and rescue departments, and law enforcement agencies.
Spencer Anderson in the Wildcat going for a two-point conversion. Unable to convert it, but a 70-yard pick six from Tucker Grindelin has changed the momentum of this game. The Prowlers trail 22-20. We'll just keep it right here. There's 8:48 here to go in our third quarter. Tucker Grindelin did come up off of that injury under his own power, so hoping for the best. I don't want to speculate anything, but maybe it could just be a cramp. It's very hot and humid out there. Came up hobbled around that 10-yard line, able to push it through the end zone, though. Really gutsy play from Tucker Grindelin, who has been terrific in that defensive secondary for the Prowlers throughout the season. A 70-yard pick six down the far sideline. And that's exactly what the Prowlers needed. So the Vikings get the football back. That's the second interception of the game for Grady Larson. Kickoff, and his knee was on the ground. Checo de Souza with the return. And the Vikings will start with the football. On their own 23.
The Prowlers, Edgar Velasquez Fernandez with no return. The Vikings take over first and 10 from their own 23-yard line.
We'll see. Grady Larson going to need short memory after giving up that pick six. Ian Winter back in that safety position where Tucker Grindelin usually is. As Grindelin on the bench, getting his leg worked on. They're going to throw a little screen pass to Iceman. Iceman trying to get the edge. Iceman, he's going to be forced out of bounds. Might be good enough for a first down, and it is.
Brought out of bounds by the Prowlers, Connor Bruce. That being good for a Vikings first down. First and 10 for the Vikings from their own 37-yard line.
In the shotgun is Larson. Picks it up off the ground, throws it out to Iceman. Iceman is going to pick up a first down.
Caleb Mertens on the stop. 13-yard gain, good for a Vikings first down.
13-yard passing play, back-to-back first downs to Ethan Iceman. Vikings are not going to stop throwing the football. This is their MO. Larson bringing a man in motion. It's Iceman. He's going to hand it off to him. Iceman making a cutback move. The Prowlers are there defensively to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brody Arlt in on the stop there. Second down and 10 coming up. In the shotgun is Larson. Low snap, he picks it up, keeps it himself. It's a broken play, and he falls forward for a couple yards.
Number 30, Landon Larson. On the stop. Gain of 2 brings up third down and 8 from the Prowler 48.
Gain of 2 and a third down and 8 coming up here for the Vikings. Grindelin still on the bench. Larson's in the shotgun. He's going to bring a man in motion. Larson, he's rolling out near side. He throws it downfield, making the catch along the sideline was Torres. He's the third down target for Grady Larson, and that's good enough for a first down.
Good for Vikings first down.
7 catches on the day for Miguel Torres. Larson brings Iceman in motion. He hands it off to Hogrud. Hogrud up the middle, and that's a good carry for Hogrud. Best one of the day. And was the ball on the ground. It's going to remain Viking football. The Prowlers
Gain of 6 brings up 2nd and 4.
Thought they might have recovered it. So 6-yard gain on first down there for Hogrud. Well, there's Larson in the shotgun. Larson throws a little screen pass. He's got a man. He's got the edge. He's got the first down, and that's a good pitch and catch to McLean Hovland.
That game good. For Vikings, first down. Officials timeout on the field.
Timeout on the field. Viking player injured on the play. We'll step aside here for 30 seconds on GVT.
At Pizza Ranch in Thief River Falls, we're serving up your favorites. Legendary pizza, crispy chicken, a fresh salad bar, and our irresistible cactus bread. It's all you can eat, always fresh, and always welcoming. We're right off Highway 59 in Thief River Falls, and we've got a seat ready for you and the whole family. Stop in, grab a plate, and make yourself at home at Pizza Ranch in Thief River Falls.
Welcome back in here. It's a 1st and 10 coming up for Pelican Rapids. They lead 22-20. Larson in the shotgun. Takes a snap, throws it out to Iceman. Iceman makes a cutback move, gets past the first layer of defenders. And right now, Pelican Rapids, after that pick 6, just kind of dinking and dunking down the field with these little screen passes. It's a gain of 9. 9 catches on the day for Ethan Iceman. So 2nd down and 1. Iceman or Larson handing it to Hogrud. Hogrud up the gut for a first down and then some.
Hogrud, the ball carrier. That game good for Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 for the Vikings.
It's going to be a 1st and 10 from the Prowler 12-yard line. Prowler's trying to keep Larson and the Vikings out of the end zone here. They trail 22-20. Larson throws a little swing pass. It was bobbled. It's on the ground. Incomplete pass. As they say, it was a forward pass.
An incomplete pass. No gain. 2nd and 10.
Well, 2nd down and 10 from the 12-yard line of the Prowlers. Here comes Grady Larson. Larson in the shotgun. He's going to hand it up the middle and being wrapped up and taken down. Clay Nelson in there on the stop.
Clay Nelson on the stop.
This is Miguel Torres territory, though. 3rd and long. They've gone to the big 6'3" senior receiver many different times on 3rd and long. So I would keep an eye on him. Number 8 for the Vikings. Torres lined up on the left side. He's looking over the middle. He throws it to Iceman. Iceman in there for the touchdown. Rolling out to his right, dropped it in the bucket, and Iceman picks up another touchdown.
Good for a Vikings touchdown.
13-yard touchdown pass.
Thumbs up.
Larson to Iceman, and they go up 28-20, and right now, Prowlers want to keep it a one-score game with a two-point conversion, so they're going for two, try to make it a 10-point lead. They bring Iceman in motion. And a flag, a legal procedure might be the call here.
The signal, illegal procedure against the Vikings.
So that'll back them up a little bit. Make this two-point conversion more tough, which could be a huge play in this football game. 3:24 to go in our third quarter. Trying to keep it a one-score game with a two-point conversion. They can keep them out of the end zone here. Miguel Torres, big receiver lining up near side. Looks like Wilcox in on the coverage on him. Man in motion. Larson, he's going to throw it up for Torres and picked off. Bridger Wilcox taking it away. And that's a huge play for the Prowler defense, keeping it a one-score game with a two-point conversion opportunity. We'll step aside for 30 seconds here on GVT. It'll be Prowler football coming back.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
C-Squad to Roseau for a tournament, and middle school to Roseau for
Welcome back in here. Prowlers will get the football. They trail 28-20. A 13-yard touchdown pass. Larson to Isman for Isman's second touchdown of the game, second touchdown pass of the game. For Larson, third total. He's got a rushing touchdown as well. Beautiful night here in Thief River Falls. The sun is down, the lights are on, and the Prowlers looking for their first win of the season. That one is going to skip past Winter, but into the end zone for a touchback.
Salazar's kick travels into the end zone. The Prowlers take
Bridger
over.
Wilcox and company will take over with the football on their 20-yard line for this series. James Cardarelli with you, Gavin Amdahl producing, running camera, doing all the behind-the-scenes work. And let's see if the Prowlers can put together a drive right now. Wilcox, he's going to keep it himself. He gets tripped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Official timeout on the field. No gain on the
Another timeout on the field as we got another Viking player down. Looks like two players down on the field. We'll step aside right here on GVT. Bring it back in 30 seconds.
We switched to Garden Valley Technologies for our internet service and couldn't be happier.
The quality and reliability of our internet, TV, and cell service instantly improved.
The staff has always been great at steering us to the service for our needs.
Thank you for making our lives better.
I highly recommend GVT. It was the best decision I ever made.
Join GVT and share in our success.
Happy to have this company in my hometown.
Welcome back in here. Still tending to the injured Viking player. The Prowlers with the football. It's going to be a second down and 10. They trail 28-20 with 3:08 here to go in our third quarter. The injured player on the field being helped up right now. That was Edwin Escobar. And he's walking off under his own power. I think a lot of guys might be cramping up a little bit. It's very hot, humid. Now the sun's down. It's cooled off a little bit, but we've seen quite a few guys go down here in this second half so far, but nothing too serious it seems like, and that's always good news. So 2nd down and 10 for the Prowler offense. Wilcox is in the shotgun. Wilcox takes the snap. He's going to hand it, and it is going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Spencer Anderson has had a tough go at it on the ground. That's the 4th carry that he's had for no gain on the play. He's got a carry of 6 yards, 3 yards, 5 yards, and 1 yard. Give the linebackers a lot of credit as they've really stopped this Prowler rushing attack. 3rd down and 10 for Wilcox and company. He brings a man in motion. Bridger, he's looking over the middle. Is that one caught? I believe Grindeling caught it. There is a penalty marker behind the play. The referee saying it hit the ground. I'm not so sure. That looked like a good catch from up here. But it doesn't matter even if he did catch it because there's a holding, and that'll really back the Prowlers up. They're going to decline the penalty. It'll bring up 4th down and 10. So Prowlers will have to punt it away, and they'll give the Vikings another opportunity here to go up 2 scores. You kind of felt like after the first half this could turn into a shootout, and I don't think that's the type of game the Prowlers want to play. They've battled hard, but now in danger of going down 2 scores late in this third quarter, and that punt is going to set up the Vikings with terrific field position in Prowler territory. That'll be out of bounds.
That's about a 23-yard punt.
At the 43-yard line of the Prowlers. So not what you want from your punting unit right there.
43-yard line.
Larson's in the shotgun. He brings Iceman in motion. That's going to be another illegal procedure. That's the 3rd one of the game for the Vikings. Getting their signals crossed. You got to think head coach Eli Beachy does not like these illegal procedure calls, but that backs him up 1st and 15. But with Grady Larson and Miguel Torres and company, they have picked up some chunk plays through the air. So 1st down and 15, they're going to spread it out wide. Larson in the backfield alone. Larson in the shotgun, he's going to take the snap. Larson rolling out to his right. He's looking downfield. He's going to throw it downfield. It's a deep shot, and it's picked off. Tucker Grindeling with another interception, his 2nd of the game.
Tucker Grindeling. There is a penalty marker on the play. The signal holding against
3rd interception of the game thrown by Grady Larson. He had a man in one-on-one coverage with Tucker Grindeling down the far sideline, and Grindeling just takes it away again. At some point, I think that Larson will stop trying Tucker Grindeling. Wilcox has an interception. Grindeling's got 2 now, including a 70-yard pick 6, and the Prowlers are in business. Starting all the way backed up on their own 10-yard line. A little pitch play, a little trickery, trying to get a man in space, and the Vikings swarm defensively as they pitch that ball to Ian Winter. Short gain on the play.
Gain of about 2 brings up second down and 8.
Second down and 8 coming up. This could be a huge series for this Prowler offense. 1:30 and ticking to go in our third quarter. 28-20 our score. Prowlers need a big play. Wilcox throws it down the sideline, looking for his man. It was bobbled in coverage. That was Aiden Checo de Souza in coverage. Nearly picked it off. He was looking down the sideline for Hudson Hall. Incomplete. And that'll bring up a third down and 8. Prowler defense has really shown up here in this second half. The offense needs to get going. Wilcox in the shotgun. Wilcox, he's gonna tuck it. He's looking downfield, makes a cutback move, makes 2 men miss, makes 3 men miss. Bridger Wilcox puts the ball in the turf. He falls on it. He's not gonna have a first down, or does he? He might have a first down. It's gonna be a first down. Bridger Wilcox luckily fell on that football. And that's a first down for Bridger Wilcox and the Prowlers. Give him a 9-yard pickup. It didn't look like he got it, but I think because he put that ball on the turf and kind of fell forward on it, actually worked out in his favor. Sometimes it's the luck of the bounce, and that time Bridger Wilcox, very fortunate. Wilcox in the shotgun. He's going to hand it up the gut, breaking a tackle. Anderson pulling guys with them. Big first down carry for Spencer Anderson. And they're going to need Spencer Anderson to start turning those legs. That's a gain of 9. So that'll bring up a second down and 1. Prowlers trying to get it going. Trailing 28-20 as time runs down here in the third quarter. Let's see if they get a playoff. Are they going to try and snap it? They do. And it's going to be a negative play. And that is not what you want on second down and 1. Vikings in the backfield as time expires here in the third quarter. That'll bring up a 3rd and 5, it looks like, as we go into the fourth quarter, and a big third down play coming up for the Prowler offense. They trail 28-20. We got ourselves a beautiful football game here on a Friday night. Both teams battling back and forth. We'll step aside for 30 seconds here on GVT.
From back and neck pain to everyday aches, sports injuries, or even stress, we provide safe, non-invasive care designed to get you moving again. Our services include chiropractic adjustments, physiotherapy, spinal decompression, digital x-rays, shockwave therapy, and personalized exercise plans.
True North Chiropractic Center, helping you live well naturally.
Welcome back in here. The Prowlers have the football, 3rd and 5. They trail 28-20 to start our fourth quarter. They have picked off Grady Larson twice here in the second half, including a 70-yard pick 6 by Tucker Grindelin. He grabbed the other interception as well. Wilcox picked him off in the first half. Wilcox drops back, takes a shot downfield, too far for his man Ian Winter. Prowler's trying to take a shot right there on 3rd down. They're going to have to punt this football back to Grady Larson. Now Larson throwing those 3 picks. They're not going to go away from the pass. That's what they do. They've only ran the ball 11 times with their running back here in this one. They've thrown the ball quick math here. They have thrown the ball 35 times. So I do not expect them to just start grinding the ball on the ground. That's really not what they do offensively. High punt. And that's going to bounce out of bounds right around the 41-yard line of the Vikings. So they'll take over with the football. Do the Prowler defense have another big play in them? You're going to need it. They have really not forced very many punts. By my count, Pelican Rapids has only punted the ball once. They've thrown 3 interceptions. The rest have been scoring drives. There's Larson. See if you can forget about those interceptions. They're going to move a man in motion. They swing it out to him. That's D'Souza. D'Souza is up the sideline. D'Souza all the way into Prowler territory and then some, right across the 20-yard line it looked like. Just a little swing pass, and that is a big play on first down.
That 41-yard gain, good.
41-yard gain for D'Souza. Larson has now completed passes to 5 different receivers. Vikings with a lot of weapons, a lot of speed, and they're mixing it up against the Prowler defense. And now they are in prime position here to go up 2 scores. They're going to hand it off to Hogrud. Hogrud up the right side. Hogrud busts through a tackle, and he is inside the 5-yard line. I was waiting the signal. He does get tackled after a 17-yard gain, easily his best run of the day. In 2 plays, the Vikings have gotten all the way down to the Prowler goal line. Ball on the 3-yard line, it looks like. Prowler defense looks gassed right now. They're going to give it to Hogrud. Hogrud, he's going to be wrapped up, and he did not get in, so that'll bring up a 2nd down and goal.
No gain on the play, brings up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Are they on the 1-yard line? They are on the 1-yard line. This would be a huge stand for this Prowler defense that has come to play in the second half. 2 interceptions here in the second half. But right now, the Vikings threatening to go up 2 scores. And in the 4th quarter, that would not be good. Hogrud has it. Hogrud falls forward. Is he in? He did not get in. So 3rd down, and the Vikings are going to be in 4-down territory. They're going to have to stop him 2 more times here down on the 1-yard line. I don't see them trying to kick a field goal here. The Prowler's got 2 more stops in them here on the 1-yard line. Let's see. Larson, he's in the shotgun. He's got a running back to his left and behind him. And we got a timeout. Timeout on the field from Pelican Rapids. Or excuse me, the Prowler's calling the timeout. So we'll step aside for 30 seconds right here on GVT.
Have you seen the huge selection of used vehicles that Christian Motors of Fertile has? Stop by the lot, talk with one of the guys about the huge selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, and so much more. They've got a great selection of used vehicles right now. You can view them at christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. One of the biggest selection of used vehicles around, it's Christian Motors. They're proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile.
Welcome back in here. The Prowlers looking for a big stop. Ball is on the 1 yard line. They trail 28-20. Pelican Rapids trying to punch it in to go up 2 scores. Let's see if the Prowler defense can hold strong. Low snap. He's going to take it himself. He falls forward, and he's in for a touchdown. Larson with his second rushing touchdown of the game. A 1 yard touchdown run. And now the Vikings are up 2 scores on the Prowlers. We got 9:24 here to go in the 4th quarter. Still a lot of time, but Prowler offense has become very stagnant here in the second half. There's a flag. A legal procedure, another one on the Vikings. That's the 4th illegal procedure. Well, back it up. We have yet to see either team try to do a point after attempt. As Pelican Rapids on their first one, that one was blocked. Thief River Falls, their first point after attempt, it went wide right. So neither team going for that. Larson's going to throw it, and it's broken up. Good coverage there by Tucker Grindelin, knocking that pass down. And there's a flag on the field. It's going to be a roughing the passer. It's a roughing the passer. It is against Canute Hams. And now they'll have another opportunity at the 2-point conversion. So the Vikings is the 3rd time a charm for their 2-point conversion attempt. Let's see. They lead 34-20. Larson, he's looking to Torres. Torres on the slant, catches it. And there's a penalty marker on the play. It's a hold against Pelican Rapids. Well, we're going to try the conversion for a 4th time. Having fun back there, Gavin, in the studio? How about a 4th attempt at the 2-point conversion? Every day you see this. Larson dropping back, 4th time trying to complete the 2-point conversion. It's intercepted. Well, that keeps the Prowlers alive. 9:24 here to go in our game. It's a 2-score game, and they trail 34-20. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Dreaming of your next getaway? Let Bergen Travel turn that dream into reality. We're your #1 source for all your vacation needs, from beach escapes to European adventures and everything in between. Our experienced agents are standing by, ready to provide prompt, professional service and personal attention every step of the way. Call or stop by Bergen Travel today, where your journey begins. Bergen Travel, with offices in Thief River Falls and Crookston. Welcome back in here. The Prowlers trailing by 2 touchdowns. They are going to get the football back. We got 9:24 here to go in our 4th quarter. James Cardarelli with you, Gavin Amdahl producing. Prowlers have done a lot of good tonight, but the offense has become stagnant here in the 2nd half. And that's Jacobson, and he's going to be tackled right before the 30-yard line. So here comes the Prowler offense. And they need to get something going here on this drive. Trailing 2 scores. This is a big drive. You can make quick work, get down the field, get in the end zone. You give yourself an opportunity. But it's going to start with this offensive drive for Bridger Wilcox and the Prowlers if they want to hang in here. We need a big play. Wilcox, he's rolling out near side. He's looking downfield. He throws a little floater. It's too high. Some contact along the sideline. In coverage was Aiden Checo de Souza. He was looking for Jackson Van de Streek. So Aiden Checo de Souza on the coverage of Jackson Van de Streek. Couple of all-time name matchups right there. How about that? Second down and 10. Wilcox is in the shotgun, and he's going to give it to Anderson, and Anderson is going nowhere. 54 of Pelican Rapids, Levi Haluka making the tackle.
Anderson, ball carrier, gain of 1, brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd down and 9 for the Prowler offense. Wilcox. And what happened here? Is that an illegal procedure? It's going to be an illegal procedure against the Prowlers. So that'll back them up. 3rd down and 14 now coming up. Wilcox is in the shotgun. He's got 2 running backs with him. He's looking downfield. He's throwing downfield down the far side. That is well too far. Looking for Tucker Grindelin. That's a 4th down. And Prowlers will have to punt it away. 8:17 remaining. Wilcox took a shot on the play. And the snap goes over Wilcox's head. Wilcox is going to pick it up. What's he going to do? He takes a knee. And that's going to be a safety. And that's a safety, and
10 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter. It's the Vikings 36, the Prowlers 20.
that was a broken play. 36-20, and you got to think that maybe just the experience of Wilcox there, just not really knowing what to do. This is the first year playing football since 8th grade, and don't want to harp on it too much, but he could have just picked that up and punted it and tried to do something with it, but took the knee, and it's a safety, and now Pelican Rapids with a 36-20 lead on the Prowlers. Prowlers have shown a lot of fight, a lot of efforts here in this football game tonight, but the Pelican Rapids passing attack has proved to just be a little bit too much, and the Prowler offense coming stagnant in the second half has kind of stalled things out when it comes to scoring. It is kicked away. And Pelican Rapids will take over with the football at the Prowler 40-yard line.
That was a 41-yard kickoff for the Prowlers. Edgar Velasquez Fernandez. And a 16-yard return for the Vikings, CJ Faye. Correction, a 20-yard return for the Vikings, CJ Faye. First and 10 for the Vikings from the Prowler 41.
Vikings will start with the football at the Prowler 41-yard line now. Larson in the shotgun. He's got Hogrud with him. High snap. He catches it. He's going to tuck it and run himself. And he picks up a gain of about 5, maybe 4. .744 and ticking here to go in the fourth quarter. A Prowler team that it's going to be a process throughout the season. No doubt about it. Taking a look at their schedule, they're going to go on the road at Roseau next week, and then they'll have War Road and East Grand Forks here back-to-back weeks. Then at Park Rapids and at Perham to round out their season. And up the left side, breaking a tackle and nearly into the end zone. That was Hogrud on the carry.
.32-yard gain for the Vikings, first and goal.
32-yard gain for Hogrud. A winnable game for the Prowlers next week on the road at Roseau, and then here at home at against War Road. Looking at both these games and maybe Park Rapids as well. East Grand Forks off to a slow start too, so you never know. But this Prowler offense flashed in the first half, no doubt. The defense came up with some big plays, a 70-yard pick six from Tucker Grindelin. They have 3 interceptions on the day as that ball goes up the middle to Hogrud. Short gain on the play. But installing a new offense here in the offseason, bringing in some new players, Bridger Wilcox, Spencer Anderson, it's going to take time for the offense to get to where they want it to be, but you kind of saw in glimpses here tonight what it can be. They just got to continue to work at it. Have another good week of practice. And they're going to give it up the middle. Hogrud's in there for the touchdown.
4-yard run is good.
4-yard touchdown run for Hogrud. And Coach Kurt Reynolds and his offensive staff, Nathan Ruby and company, they know they have their work cut out for them. But Wilcox looked more comfortable here tonight. I'm expecting them to continue to improve throughout the season. But this one is all but over. 5:40 left in the fourth quarter and a 42-20 lead for Pelican Rapids. This will be Pelican Rapids' first win of the season as well, or first win of the season tonight. They put up 36 a week ago, and that one was blocked again. And that's why they don't try those point after touchdowns. Second time they blocked one of those. But now's a good time for them to work on it. And we're going to take a 30-second break. We'll come back in 30 seconds here on GVT.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
It will be parents' night for Prowler Swimming. And Prowler Volleyball will host East Grand Forks at Lincoln High School. C-Squad at 5 o'clock in the Brick House. Junior varsity at 6 o'clock, and varsity to follow.
Welcome back in here. It'll be Prowler football. 4-yard touchdown run by Hogrud. And it's giving the Vikings a 42-20 lead. Picked up off the ground. There's a flag. Jacobson trying to break a tackle.
The 40-yard kickoff for the Vikings. Jimmy Salazar. And about 11-yard return to the Prowlers. Ian Winter, penalty markers on the play.
See what the call is. Hold against the Prowlers. So that'll back them up.
The signal. Holding against the Prowlers.
Prowlers lined up. Looks like it might be is that a change at quarterback? And new quarterback is in there. Lane Waldall now taking snaps, the sophomore.
Lane Waldall, ball carrier.
3-yard pickup.
And 3 brings up 2nd and 7.
Snap, Waldall, he's going to pitch it out. Jacobson, he got hit hard. He stands up, but he's swarmed and tackled by a gang of Vikings.
Number 3, Jacobson.
Taking a look at Lane Waldall, sophomore, playing quarterback here the remainder of this game. He stands at 6'2", 185 pounds. Maybe a glimpse into the future of the quarterback position here with Prowler football. Wilcox, a senior this year. Waldall takes the snap, throws it out, finds Jacobson. Jacobson up the sideline on the far side. Nice play. Waldall to Jacobson. Waldall stood in there, made a nice throw.
Pass is complete. Good for a Prowler first down.
And that's a Prowler first down. 3 minutes, 54 seconds and ticking. It's a 19-yard pass play. In the shotgun is Waldall. Snap goes over his head. Waldall retrieves it. No, he doesn't. It's on the turf, and the Vikings pick it up. Pelican Rapids will take over with the football.
First and 10 for the Vikings from the Fowler 35-yard line.
Prowlers trailed at halftime, 22-14. Had their opportunities, but just unable to convert. And now a turnover, and Pelican Rapids bring their offense back out. It looks like the second unit out there for the Vikings. And now they put the snap on the turf.
Loss of 10 on the play brings up second down and 20 from the Prowler 45.
We'll wrap up immediately after this game. Get Gavin out of here, taking time out of his Friday night to help us out. Dropping back, rolling out, and throwing it. It hit the turf.
Trade Dawkins pass intended for Zane Pine falls incomplete.
I believe it's Trey Dawkins playing quarterback. I don't have him listed on this roster sheet. It is. It's Trey Dawkins playing quarterback. .236 here to go in our fourth quarter. Dockin, he's dropping back. He's surveying downfield. Prowler's bringing pressure. Can they get to him? He throws it, and it is dropped over the middle of the field. That's a pass that Wesley is going to want back. That's going to bring up a fourth down, and they'll punt it away to the Prowlers. Prowlers showed a lot of fight in this one. They made some big plays defensively. Tucker Grindelin with 2 interceptions, including a 70-yard pick six. Bridger Wilcox with an interception. Bridger had a big 45-yard touchdown run, as well as a 29-yard touchdown run for the Prowlers. Their 3 scoring plays were the 70-yard pick six, and then the 2 rushing touchdowns by Bridger Wilcox. Grady Larson, opposed to those 3 interceptions that he threw, really spread the football around to 5 different receivers. Miguel Torres with some big chunk plays in this one at 41 yards, 33 yards, had a 19-yard catch, 16-yard catch. Eisman had 9 receptions. Also a big 41-yard play to Aiden Checo de Souza through the air. Larson up over 200 yards passing for the game. Got to clean up those turnovers. But the Prowler offense just unable to capitalize. Waldall takes a snap, he gives it up the middle. Prowlers, they go on the road at Roseau next week. That's a very winnable game for them. And then they'll be back at home on the 26th against War Road. We'll have that for you. And then October 3rd, rivalry week, East Side coming to town. That's when the Prowlers want to get. And then they'll finish their season on the road at Park Rapids and then at Perham. That Perham game is going to be tough. Perham undefeated, I'm not sure what they did tonight, but coming into the night, they were 2-0.
That game good for a Prowler, first down.
That's a Prowler first down on the play. Volleyball off to a terrific start. They beat Winnimac in 3 sets. They beat Crookston in 3 sets earlier in the week. They go to Hawley tomorrow for a tournament, and they'll face some stiff competition there in Hawley, so a good measuring stick for that for Prowler Volleyball, who's off to a terrific start to the year. Just 2 losses and 8 wins so far, so we'll see what they do this weekend, and then Monday, East Grand Forks coming to the Brick House. We'll have that for you on GVT as well. Waldall is going to air it out, and it is incomplete. Streaking down the field, Jackson Van de Streek. Minute 18 here to go. This one all but over. We'll see what the Prowlers do next week at Roseau. Another strong week of practice. It's another good learning experience for this Prowler team. This offense is going to take some time. They pitch it out, and then it's Jacobson. Jacobson running through a couple of defenders. He got stood up right around that line to gain.
That pass to Ian Jacobson is complete. That game good for a Prowler.
And that's a first down for Ian Jacobson and the Prowlers. Little pitch out. There's a flag in the backfield. Jacobson breaks a tackle. That's in holding territory. It's against the Prowlers. I'll back them up. 41.8 seconds here to go. Game time so far, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Aren't you glad that we kicked off at 6? I know I am. A couple more plays. We'll wrap up. We'll get Gavin out of the studio. Did a terrific job tonight running camera, hitting ads, making the graphics. Excellent job, Gavin. Waldall took a shot. He threw it downfield. He finds his man, Van de Streek, with the catch. And he gets tripped up into Viking territory. Waldall standing in there, took a shot, delivered that pass to Van de Streek down the sideline. That clock gonna run once the chains are set. And Prowlers will try to get another play off. Waldall breaks the huddle. Waldall takes the snap. He's rolling out. There's a flag on the play. Waldall is going to take it down the sideline. He's going to get out of bounds. There's a flag, though, on the far side of the field. I believe it's coming back against the Prowlers. Illegal shift on the Prowlers. There's 1.1 seconds left. That'll just about do it.
The signal is illegal motion against the Prowlers.
It was an exciting game. Prowlers with some exciting plays throughout the evening. A 70-yard pick six from Tucker Grindelin. Bridger Wilcox took one away. Grindelin had 2 interceptions, but that does it. The final score in this one, the Vikings 42, the Prowlers 20. For Gavin Omdahl back in studio, I'm James Cardarelli. Everybody have a wonderful rest of your Friday night, and we will see you on Monday for some volleyball as East Grand Forks comes to town for a big Section 8 AA matchup. Have a wonderful rest of your night.
Old Bostwick's at 224